Hey everybody, Kurt Z coming at you once again. Oh no, wait, that's your thing. What's going on?
That's my punchline.
that's your tagline. I am with Adam Z.
How's it going?
And
I have a backpack.
And he has a backpack. I got a backpack. There's the bugs are horrible.
Yeah, where I'm getting.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Go away. I need permethrin or something. Oh, holy crap. You may be able to tell by the bugs, we're in Vermont. We are at Stratton Mountain. This is a trip that Adam's wanted to do for quite a while. I've been in the general area before, but I've yet to backpack up here. So this is going to be a lot of fun. It is Thursday. That sun isn't rising. It is setting. So we've got to get a move on, get to a camp. We're actually going to, more of an overnighter, Friday and a Saturday. But we figured we'd get out here early, or late on Thursday, beat the crowds. And I'm going to get some bug spray on, and then we're going to hit the trail. Brought my Teton pack in this one. And even with the water and everything, that is only 21.3 pounds. Super light for me. So I'm very excited about that. I'm going to get some bug spray on, and we're going to get on the trail. So moving the bugs aren't quite as bad. So, like I said, we're at Stratton Mountain. This is in the Green Mountain National Forest. I did not mention that before. We're in Vermont. And I've driven around this years ago. Not on these roads, but out on the main roads. And first time going to be camping and backpacking in Green Mountain National Forest and Vermont. And I am really hoping to see a moose. It's unlikely. I don't think there's a lot of moose in South Vermont. In South Vermont. I don't think there's a lot of moose here, but it is possible. So I'll keep my fingers crossed. Weather is supposed to be like this, maybe a little cloudier on, I think, Saturday. But highs in the 70s, lows in the 40s. So I've got my 50-degree quilt set with me. That should be fine for me. Some road signs. And we're going to start on this gravel road hike. And then Adam's got it all planned out. He's going to be doing, he wants to do part of the AT. We're going to make a loop. We're just going to kind of wing it. So we're going to get to it. All right. We've done about 7/10 of a mile on the road, and we are now on the AT, and we're trying to decide which way we want to head here. There's a shelter a little over 1.5 miles from where we are. We could head up there, but we're gonna see what this sign says. We have already seen some campsites on the side of the road.
Black bear is active in this area.
Okay. Appalachian Long Trail.
Appalachian and Long Trail.
Oh, Appalachian and Long Trail. That sign has been there for a while too.
Yeah.
So I think there's always bears active here. So, what are you thinking? Hey, this has been your dream. This is come up here. You tell me where you want to go. I'm just along for the be outside.
You think it's worth trying to make it to the shelter?
We can start heading that way, and if it takes longer, I mean, either way, we're gonna have to camp. You know?
Yeah.
So if it takes longer, we think to get there, we find a spot, or if we see a spot on the way up there, we take it.
All right, that sounds good to me.
Okay, that's the plan. So here we go. The light blaze of the AT. And we'll see how long it is before I break out my poles. Mine are in the pack. It's kind of muddy. And we've got exactly
The higher that we go,
1 hour.
Bugs there will be.
I wouldn't count on it, but it'd be nice. Yeah, so we've got exactly 1 hour until sunset and about 1.5 hours of probably usable light. So we should be fine to at least make it to shelter as long as we don't come up against a vertical drop or ascent here. All right, we've made it to the shelter. The sun is still up, barely, but we're walking around trying to find a suitable spot for hammocks. There's a few people here. It's not too busy. So once we find a spot, I'll get back with you and show you what we got. All set up. I usually try to wait until Adam's done recording and start recording, but we are running out of light. So the shelter's right out there. We found a couple trees. I'm set up here. Adam's set up over there. Trying to be a little quiet because we got people camping here and probably through hikers that are probably sleeping, so we try and give them the respect. We're gonna go over towards the shelter here, make some food because it's definitely time to eat. And there are some bear boxes over there, so we don't have to try to hang a bear bag, so that's good. But no chance of rain tonight, so no tarp. And just out camping. This is great. So we're gonna head over, make our dinner, and then probably call it a night, and then see you in the morning. Good morning. It is about 10 to 6. We are up, been up for a while. I've already went down to the shelter, made our breakfast, filtered some water, got our bear bags. We're starting to break down, and we're gonna get on the trail here shortly. I thought about 50 last night, according to my watch. At least that was inside the hammock. I had the net on, so it could have been a degree or two cooler outside because the watch was right over my head. But not bad. I didn't have the best setup when we got here last night. I set up pretty quick, and my foot end was lower than it should have been, so I was kind of down to the end. It wasn't cold enough for me to actually worry about getting out and changing it, but hopefully we get to camp a little bit earlier before sunset tonight, and we can actually set up properly. And these weren't I just kind of took 2 trees that were the right distance, not the biggest trees in the world, but they worked. But it was a nice night. We had some owls come through. Adam almost got run into by deer. It's been beautiful. Looks like it's gonna be a little bit cloudier today. At least that's how it looks right now, unless this burns off. But gorgeous night. No tarp, all stars. It was a good time. You get broken down, get on a trail, and see what else Vermont's got for us. We are on the trail. We just left the shelter. It's back there. This is our very nice little spring here. So we're gonna head back this way we came in last night. So we're gonna go backtrack about 1.5 miles and then continue on from there. But this was we knew there was a shelter here. We didn't know, we knew in about 2 miles there was a road crossing going the other way, so we weren't sure about camping. But this was the safe bet, and we got here just in time, so. All right. Adam says he's not gonna run today. We made really good time getting in here last night. we cruised through this. So, all right, I'm gonna start warming up because it's still chilly. It's probably still in the 50s right now. And the Appalachian Trail really opens up in this section. We're back. Just got back down from the shelter.
I gotta take my headlamp off.
This is where we don't need that now. This is where we came in yesterday. We walked up this, and now we're gonna head north over to Stratton Mountain, and we're gonna get spoiled all the way to the foot of the mountain. We're gonna go downhill, and then we're gonna go up, and we're gonna go up. Then we're gonna level off, and then we're gonna go up, and we're gonna go up. All right, we're coming up to our first little opening here that we've really seen. Little boardwalk is a good spot for a moose. spot for a moose. Hello, moose.
I don't know if this bridge is fit to hold 2 people at once.
It seems fine. I've been on worse.
Look at this. This is neat.
So guy we were talking to this morning at the shelter said that he saw moose droppings south of the shelter. I don't know about that,
Listen to this story.
but maybe. I don't know if you caught that. Moose droppings, the guy said he saw. So, maybe. Now, last time I was up here, like in this area, there were signs for moose crossing. So it's possible. And this is moose heaven right here. They love these swampy areas. This is gorgeous. Oh, I don't know what that smell is, but that's awesome. Something blooming. No, that wasn't that kind of bloom. That's a flower. Is it this? Oh, you know what? I bet it's this stuff. That's what it is.
Is it?
Yeah. Now I'll start sneezing because my allergies. I get. Oh, I gotta go take a look at this. I get spring allergies, and it's been kind of. I think it's just an outlook. It's been really a lot of pollen. And yesterday I had so much sinus pressure. Pressure was so bad. So I just smelled some flowers. I'll probably be sneezing a little bit. But now we're out here. This is cool. Alright, we're at our next road crossing. So Storybrooke is where we started at 3.6. That's about what my watch says. So it's Black Branch. Alright. And we... Oh.
Gotta go down the road.
Okay, we're going this way. There's a huge parking lot. Alright, so we're at the east branch of the Deerfield River. And I was hoping we crossed this on trail, not on a road. It looks pretty cool. But huge parking lot. Oh, these people got some gear. It's pretty nice. Alright, we're going to turn here and get back on the AT. So we're about to start our climb up to Stratton. We got a 2-step climb. It's gonna be about 1,500 feet over about, well, probably about 3 miles by the time we get to where it actually starts to climb. So if it's like this, it won't be bad. This has been gorgeous. We've passed a couple hikers, people in camp, a couple day hikers, or well, I guess he did through hike a couple years ago. Looks like he's just out for the day today. Another through hiker we met down one of the bridges. Kind of cool hearing the stories these guys talk about their experiences on the trail. Now, obviously we're not through hiking, but it's pretty cool. A lot different than the PA section, that's for sure. Just stopped for a water refuel. We are about, actually we're just kind of starting to climb up to Little Stratton. Hasn't been too bad so far. The rocks are starting to pick up a little bit. A little rockier. But good little spot to stop, get some water in case we don't run across anymore. It's been pretty wet, so I think we will, but good place for a break. Cool off for a minute and then get moving. And it's, what is it, 9:15?
Yeah.
We're at like 5.5 miles, quarter after 9.
12 by 12.
Yeah.
12 miles by 12 o'clock.
Midnight, 12 midnight. Oh, no, it's going to depend on how this hill goes. If this gets real steep, it'll slow us down.
Yeah, we're definitely getting a little slow right now.
From the shelter, there was a little incline, and then it was all downhill till you got to that road. And from here, it was a gentle climb, and then it started picking up here. So we'll see. I stink. I just smelled myself.
It happens.
But all right, off we go. So, if we're ever camping together, never turn around and ask me what Adam just asked me. He turned around and said, "Have you seen Blaze in a while? Are we still on the right trail?" I don't know. I'm not paying attention to that. I'm just, look at this. Who cares what trail we're on? This is gorgeous. Oh, there's a Blaze. Finally. That's like the first one we've seen in a mile. Yeah, you said we're almost at 35? That can't be right.
The top of Stratton, the top of Little Stratton is 3460.
Really?
Yeah, but we're not hitting the top.
Oh yeah, this says we're at 3155.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're skirting we kind of go over the shoulder. So we're in like Catskill range here, and this is kind of looks similar, this section, but this is really the first spot that's looked like Catskills.
It's starting to change.
Yeah, I mean obviously it's not Catskills. We're a couple hours away from the Catskills. You can see the Catskills from here probably on a clear day. If you had a view off this up the east or to the west. Catskills are east from my house, west from here.
Check this out that we're coming up to. It's like a little pipe spring, pretty neat.
Little trough.
Nice and mossy.
Wow, that is real mossy.
Right there.
We got a sign.
Yeah, I would have got my water here instead of down there if I knew this was here.
Water not tested. Boil or chemically treat all water before use. Well, I mean that moss should filter pretty good.
Yeah.
That's still filter it. Now it's tainted. I don't know if that came through. The microphone's pretty good on the GoPro.
Yeah, I know. It probably did.
So we just got signal. Like, let's check the weather, see if the weather's changed. As soon as I said that, it started raining.
Yeah, you hear that?
But just a sprinkle.
Oh, check the weather. Yeah, as soon as you pick something up, it starts raining. Like, really?
So we're maybe a half mile from the top of Stratton. But we've got probably about, yeah. Helicopter coming over. You've probably got about 400 or 500 feet of elevation. So, it should be fun. But it's looking more like a mountain hike now. And this is not bad. The water and rock is nice compared to just mud. I'd rather have something solid underneath it. About halfway up the switchbacks. And this forest has just gone from gorgeous to more gorgeous. Climb hasn't been bad either. I'm ready for food, so I can definitely feel that. But the climb itself, not bad. We have made it to the top of Stratton Mountain. Stratton. No. Stratton.
Yes.
There's only one N. Stratton Mountain. Oh, a bench. Very nice. You got a fire tower? We'll see about that. Not much. Oh, I got signal up here. Apparently not much of a view from down here. But up in the tower, yes, and the cabin of the tower is open. You can go up there. We'll see. You know me in heights. We'll see. We'll see. See how rickety it looks. But before I climb anything, I've got to eat. So long trail. There's a little So Storage Springs where he came from, 7.5. Stratton Pond, that's where we're headed to, 3.2. So we'll make a decision from there. But oh, there's a sign, 4 people on tower at one time. And then no overnight camping. Cradle, Appalachian, and Long Trails. And what do we got here? Oh, another map. Leave no trace. Alright. Gonna eat. Alright. I think it's like 55 feet this tower.
Yeah.
So it's not horrible. But we'll see. Meat, well, I'm gonna need my hands. So I'm gonna go up that or try. See how I get. I made it. Oh, I mean, it's only 55 feet, but for me, it's once you can get out and you can see over the trees, and then the height kind of gets to me. But I made it. I think that, no, I don't know what pond that is. I think that's Stratton Pond, and that's the other one that we're going to. So we might, once we get that pond, we're going to figure if we're going to go straight over to that pond, if we can go out there, come out. We don't know yet. But oh, that's unnerving. That wind is unnerving. Holy crap. Holy shit, this whole thing moves. I'm gonna take a couple pictures and then I'm gonna get out of here. Alright, well, you can't see the tower through the trees there, but we are back on the trail and heading north.
Oh, so we've got turnaround. Hold on.
Okay. We got quite a drop off coming up that you can see from the tower. So once we hit that though, it's pretty flat for the rest of the way once we get down there. So still gorgeous up here. So there's a hiker that we I guess he's doing a flip-flop that we've been kind of leapfrogging all day. He was up at the shelter with us, and we passed him. He passes us. I think his name is Sojourner, and he pulled a weather report, and it looks like we got like a 50% chance of rain coming up in about an hour and a half. So we'll see. Hopefully it misses us, or it's just a light rain like we had before that barely even got down to the trees. But on the Stratton Pond, and oh, Adam's finished his check on the Stratton Pond. We are at Stratton Pond, and this is more of a lake than a pond, I would think. This is gorgeous. Oh, can we camp on that island?
Take the canoe out.
This is beautiful. Yeah, this is right when there's supposed to be a chance of rain. So looks like it's actually trying to clear up a little bit. Got butterflies, got water. Take a look at this over here. This is gorgeous. We are gonna stop here for a little bit and figure out what we're gonna do. I think we both pretty much decided we don't want to do, there's like another loop that we're thinking about adding on to add like another 7 or 8 miles. We're thinking probably not. We might head up to the next pond, which is like a mile or 2 or something like that. And there's camping up there too. But there's also camping here. I don't know. We'll think about it. See what we're gonna do. Because from here, this trail that we just came down, right up here, there's a trail junction. That is the Stratton Pond Trail. That takes us right back down to the car. That trail comes out right across in the parking lot. So we might do that. Or actually, no. That comes down right behind the parking lot. Because we're on the other side of the road now. So we'll figure out what we're doing. So we left the pond and we came up to the shelter. And this will sleep 16 people. There's bunks in there. There's a loft. And it's a little dark in there, so I'm not going to record inside, but this is pretty nice. So this is $5 a person per night. You got the shelter, there's a picnic table, it's all covered. There's a wash pit, and then there's a privy down here. And you're like 2 minutes from the pond. I mean, not even a minute from the pond. And there's a massive bear box down here to put your stuff in. So if you want to see what it looks like inside, watch Adam's video. The Stratton Pond shelter. This is starting to cloud up a little bit, as you can probably see. And they're calling for rain overnight, so we're not going to do the extra. It'd be almost 10 miles if we did the loop out to, I think it was called Pleasant Rock or Pleasant Point or something. We thought about doing that, but adds another 10 miles, and that would put us at like 20 miles for the day. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to head over to the next pond and set up camp there, and get set up before it rains, hopefully. That's the plan. That is a great view of Stratton Mountain, reflecting in Stratton Pond. Second highest, or no, the highest mountain in southern Vermont. That's what we just came up and over. That's really cool. It's a beautiful trail here. I think we might come right to the edge of this end of the pond, get a good look out over this, or maybe not. Oh, does this go over? Oh, check that out. All right. This will give us a good look across the pond up the Stratton Mountain.
This almost reminds me of Harriman State Park.
That's not so bad either. It's remarkably stable, this little bridge. There's the tower up there. So we're now back on this backside of this little beaver pond, which is the other side of that boardwalk. And this is the Lye Brook Trail west, and we're heading to Bourne Pond. That's where we're going to camp. And this is clearly not as used as, obviously, the Appalachian Trail. So we will see. We will see. Adam said he watched a video. A guy came out here, and it was like weeds up there over their heads, some spots. Hopefully it's not that bad, but we'll see. There's definitely some footprints in here. I have not seen a single moose track or moose dropping. Not a single one. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a lot. It might be a little slower going through this section. Oh wow, this is mushy. I was kind of joking a minute ago, told Adam it was going to be mud from here on out, and I might have been right. Get that in front of me. Okay. So, I think we've got like a mile and a half from here to Bourne Pond, I think. Something like that. I think it was 2 miles from the trail, or from where we're sitting at Stratton Pond. So we might have gone a little bit over a half mile. So I kind of forgot where we were. We're in Vermont. And in Vermont, we've crossed out of the Green Mountain National Forest. We're in the Lye Brook Wilderness area. And in Vermont, they do not maintain these with any kind of power tools. It's all hand tools. So these kind of trails make a lot more sense here. It's not that bad. It's a little closer quarters in here, but they're really not in bad shape. A little mushy in some areas. Now we're entering the Lye Brook Wilderness. This is where they can't maintain. And
we're gonna go a little ways and see what it looks like.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're doing. How sturdy is that? I can hold on to that. Oh. Okay. This may be a problem.
Where's the trail? Right there.
Might be able to get across that.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna poke around a little bit, see what we can find. But the caretaker said she goes between these two all day. You think if this was out, she would have said, "Oh, that's closed."
Yeah.
All right. Success. We made it across. So we walked up. There's some rocks up there. We went across, came along, came up, and we're gonna see what this looks like here on out. We know we can get back across, and if worst comes to worst, this gets really bad, we can just go back to Stratton Pond. Hopefully that's our only real obstacle. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This might actually be a spot we see a moose. Oh, guess what Adam just spotted? That, my friends, moose tracks. Oh boy. Oh, I don't care if I just catch a glimpse. I don't care if I just catch a fleeting glimpse of a moose as it disappears into the woods. I'm over here. I don't care if I just catch a fleeting glimpse of a moose as it disappears into the forest or into a swamp. I just want to see one. That would be so awesome. Oh, they're all through here. Oh, this is like a moose highway right here. Is it one? No. Oh. Yeah, all right, so we're gonna be very, very quiet. Didn't mean to come out like Elmer Fudd. Very, very quiet and see if we see a moose. Well, so far, no moose. Haven't seen moose tracks in a while. We've been walking for about a mile, probably a little over, since we saw those tracks. There's a bunch of them in that section, and it was really thick forest, real thick scrub and forest. We could have walked by one bed and down, we never would have seen it. So, oh well, at least saw the moose tracks. The day's not over, so you never know. We are almost to the Borden Pond. Should be coming, that might be it. You see a kind of opening in the trees out there. That might be it. And then once we get there, I think we gotta go like around the trail to get to the campsites. So shouldn't be too long. It's only 3:30, so plenty of time, plenty of day. We can get set up nice and proper, get our tarps out because it's supposed to rain tonight, relax, have a snack. I don't know what the view's like at this pond, but if it's moose-like water, so there is the outside possibility you could see moose at this pond. And so we got our second view of the pond here. So we're gonna head out to a trail junction. Oh, that was just mush. All right, head out to the trail junction, and then we're gonna make a right, and camp is up that end of the lake. All right, well, we found the first batch of campsites, and they're very cool, and this is awesome right here, but the trees are kind of sketchy. Like everywhere you might be able to hang a hammock, there's like a dead stand right next to it, and you're not supposed to be taking down dead standing here. So we're gonna walk up the next little batch of campsites and see what we can find there over on the other side. All right, so if you're coming out here, down by that first set of campsites, I think it's the east sites, there's a spring there, but it's like a hole in the ground with a piece of wood over it. And we thought maybe it was just flowing underneath or bubbling up. There was just stagnant water with like water skeeters swimming on it. So, and it was deep, but it didn't look good. So, right when you come up to the junction, there's, I mean, I guess it might be seasonal. There's enough water flowing there. It's a little tanniny, but it was moving. So, we got our water from there. Now we're gonna go up to the west campsites, which shouldn't be too far up here. And we're gonna see what we got. Hopefully, there's better trees. And if there's not better trees there, then there's another set of campsites up a little further. Camp is made. Got Adam set up over here. There's a bushcraft shelter that was here when we got here. I am set up over here, and you may notice something kind of funny. I have got my Red Tail M set up in here. This is a monolight hammock, 10 foot. Nice and light. I got my, uncharacteristically for me, a camouflage quilt and a black quilt, no orange quilts. And I went with my Dyneema tarp because I just assumed it would rain. And it looks like we're gonna get some rain tonight. That looks good. But if we go over and look at Adam's setup, you may notice something. He also has a Moroccan blue Red Tail M. Different quilts. But he ordered the only difference between mine and his is I put orange am steel on mine. But so we're rocking the same hammocks. They're nice and light, and that monolight is really comfortable. Really comfortable. So we'll go down here, take a look at the lake. We are right on the lakefront. This is gorgeous. And you can see out in the distance Stratton Mountain that we came over. So we did somewhere in the vicinity of 15 miles today. Our GPSs are differing, but mine did take an update on the way in. So I don't know, we're off by exactly a mile. His says 15.6, mine says 14.6. So I don't know if maybe mine glitched out or something. I was checking it against the signs as we were coming in. It seemed like the mileage is on pretty well, but who knows? So I'll know better once I get at home and look at it on the computer. But beautiful. We got an island It's supposed to rain tonight, so we got our tarps up. What is that? Is that a loon? Oh, I think that's a loon. It is. There's a couple of loons out here. Right on the point of the island there. That's awesome. I love loons. This is a gorgeous spot. No moose though. And I did it again. I left my trekking pole behind. I had to go back and get it. Did that last year once too. That sucked. But I'm gonna drink some water. I'm gonna need a snack. It's 5 o'clock. Do I want to eat dinner already? Probably gonna be in bed pretty early.
I'm not eating dinner yet. I just had a snack.
Yeah, I might have a snack. Because what do we have to get out of here? Like 3 miles, 4 miles?
4 miles or something like
4 miles. So that's not bad. So.
Well, considering what we went through to get here, I don't know what it's gonna be like getting out of here.
Yeah, that trail was. And that was something.
That trail was nuts.
That was something. It was fun though. Yeah, it's about 4:45. The rain just started a minute ago. We were just kind of kicking around, checking out the shoreline over here. There's a big rock over there. Looking to see if we saw any moose. And then we heard this coming through the woods. Ran for the hammocks. Hopefully it doesn't get windy, because I got that whole side up. Oh well, I don't mind if it rains in the evening, at night. The hiking's done, and we're heading out tomorrow, so no big deal. Last time I saw it, it looked like it was supposed to rain until about 7 a.m. Like this will probably pass, and then we'll probably get some more rain later on. That's alright. Time for dinner. I'm making some shepherd's pie under the tarp, and I had to repitch my tarp because with that rain I was getting some pulling up here in porch mode, so I just pulled it down. No doors though. It's not supposed to get too windy. So my water is boiling. Is this fish? I think it's this fish having a frenzy. Oh no, it's a loon. But he's underwater for a while.
He's fishing.
Well, dinner is done. And the rain is back. Rain stopped just long enough for us to cook our dinner and to eat. And listen to the loons. As I was putting the water in my food, I hear something splash around right behind the hammock. I went over and looked, and it was a loon over there fishing. I hope that's coming through. I've never heard loons that active. They make a lot of calls. But yeah, this might be the rain that sticks around all night, or off and on all night. We can see some fog rising. I hope it's fog rising from the other pond. There's no smoke. There's a lot of smoke with the smoke. But since that's right at the base of the mountain, I'm thinking it's fog. It's supposed to be foggy here when we wake up. So I'm gonna hang out and look at some photos. And I'm gonna crash early because it was like a 15-mile day up over a mountain around a couple ponds. It's fun. Alright, see you in the morning. Well, good morning. It is a lot nicer than I thought it was going to be when we got up this morning. It rained hard last night. Oh, I don't know if that fog is coming through on the GoPro. A little bit of fog out there. A little mist. You see all the fog over on the other side. Oh, no, it sank back down behind the trees. Beautiful. Gonna have some breakfast, enjoy this a little bit, and guess we'll start our hike out. All 4 miles of it, wherever it's gonna be.
It's gonna be slow. My knee's pretty bum right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My right knee. It feels like there's fluid on it. Like when I step, it like bounces. It's weird. So I don't know.
We'll take our time.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Not all day?
Yeah, it's Saturday. It's not like there's anything to rush back to, so. Already heard the loons. Oh, I didn't even look to see if there's a moose over there.
I looked. I didn't see any.
I don't see a moose.
Oh, man. They're beautiful this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, there are the loons right there. There's 2 of them together. See them? Oh, one just went underwater.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's where I first saw them yesterday. They must be nesting right on the point of that island, or somewhere right on that island. They were loud last night. I heard them off and on all night.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting here watching the loons. And they got 2 little tiny babies. That is so cool. camp is all broken down. Do one last check. You can see where the tarp was. Everything is dry here. Got all my cordage. Very important, do not leave your cordage behind. Take it with you. Take your cordage with you. Hint, hint. Take your cordage with you. And one last look down at the lake. Or the pond. I can't believe they call this a pond. This is a lake. Our local loons are still... They're saying goodbye. They're out there still catching fish for their little... I don't know, what do you call it? Baby loon. A loonling? Loonling? I don't know. They're little baby loons. But yeah, what looks like clouds over here, that might be clouds up over the mountain now. But before, it was still fog rising up off Stratton Pond. And I guess there's a little fog here right when Adam first woke up. But by the time he got out of the hammock, it was gone. We just had some mist rolling across the pond. It's been nice. So we got about 5 miles total back out to the car. Like a mile road hike and maybe 4 or so miles. Something like that. We don't know. I don't know the exact number. But hopefully it's in better condition than the trail coming across and we get out pretty quick. But unfortunately we gotta say goodbye to this awesome campsite. Such a nice spot. Did you do your second check?
Not yet, I didn't walk 10 feet.
Well, walk 10 feet and go look. What are you waiting for?
Boy Scout turnaround.
So, all right, we're gonna hit the trail and get heading towards the car.
I kind of had the goal to through hike the Loyal Sock Trail this year. I don't think it's going to happen, but if it was, I'd wait till at least the fall. Like September, October.
When it's still wet. Oh, hey, look.
What?
This is how much rain fell last night. I'm sure this was wet anyway, but there's been a lot of water on the trail. And good thing there are stones here. Little pond.
Better watch the bass doesn't come up and bite.
Yeah, no kidding. See how Adam does.
Made it.
Made it. Yay! We're trying to keep our feet dry, but we think there's probably very little chance of that happening throughout the 4 miles of this trail. Because everything's just soaked. But beautiful trail. I just turned the camera off. We came around this, and this looked fairly solid. That is my footprint right there. Look how far down it goes. My shoe. Wow, that is not solid. All right, so 50% wet. It went right up to the top of my shoes.
Baby frog.
Oh, cool. Little frog. It smells fantastic out here.
Yeah, it does.
This place is gorgeous. All right, how to get out of here? How slippery is that? Not bad, not bad. All right. So all these wet rocks, being super cautious on, because these are the same shoes I was wearing in Arizona that I sanded the tread off the bottom while I was out there. So when the rocks are a little slick, they're really slick for me. we have reached the other edge of the Lye Brook Wilderness, so I'm guessing we're going back into the national forest here, which means the trail should be pretty decent. Now, see, there wasn't one of these at the other end.
Because they can't get to it.
Yeah, because it probably washed away. Yeah, so it's the same map we had on the other side. So, right out of the wilderness, and we got ourselves a boardwalk. So you know we're back into better maintained trails. This is gorgeous. All right, we got a sign. We were just saying we should be close to Branch Pond. And this is for Branch Pond. All right. So Kelly Stand Road, that's where we're parked, right?
Yes.
All right, and Branch Pond, Spur Trails 0.1. 2.25 to the car. 1.8 to Bourne Pond, which seems, well, maybe to the very edge of it. That makes sense.
All right, coming up to the
0.1, we can do 0.1. Let's go see what this Branch Pond is like. Oh, Branch Pond. Very nice. Oh, this is gorgeous. Let's get a little closer. Now it's sinking. A little mushy in here. But is it moosey? This is big. Where's this go? This is gorgeous. There's somebody camping over there. This looks like Adirondacks. So this is all right. This is definitely all right. And there's the road.
4.5 miles.
We went up. Really happy the road hike is over. Yeah, so about 24 miles. Round trip all the way around in a 2.1 days. Good time. Stratton Mountain was cool. And yesterday and today were awesome, all the ponds and everything. And the trail was a little rough yesterday, but it wasn't bad. Mosquitoes are horrible right now. They don't care about the picaridin I got on. But make sure you check out Adam's channel to see his take on this video. And
my car's still there. That's
car's still there.
sign.
And there's not that many cars there.
There's a trail that goes up right there.
Yeah. I thought that's what we were taking.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And you're like, no, we're going up the road.
So I didn't know that.
Yeah. And there's one over here on this side too. Maybe they go up to campsites. But, all right. That's going to do it for this one. If you liked it, you know what to do. A little more water in there than we got in here. All right. See you in the next.